It's the most expensive private jet in the world, and it started as a double-decker airliner. This is the $600 million Airbus A380 turned private palace, complete with multiple lounges, a spa, a garage, and even an elevator. Today, we're stepping inside the flying mansion built for royalty, and it might just be the most outrageous aircraft ever created. Cabin. Let's start with the sheer scale of this beast. The Airbus A380 cabin spans 3 levels, offering a total floor space of nearly 4,500 square feet. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than most luxury homes. The main deck stretches 205 feet from nose to tail, with a cabin width of 21 feet and a height of over 8 feet. The upper deck adds another 163 feet of usable length. When you're dealing with this much space, you're not just designing a private jet, you're designing a flying mansion. So what do billionaires actually put inside this massive fuselage? Pretty much anything they want. Most A380 private jet conversions feature multiple master bedrooms, complete with king-size beds, walk-in closets, and full marble bathrooms with showers. We're not talking about tiny aircraft lavatories here. These are spa-quality bathrooms with rainfall showers, heated floors, and in some cases, even bathtubs. Yes, bathtubs at 40,000 feet. The main lounge areas rival the finest hotel suites. Think plush leather sofas, handcrafted woodwork, and massive curved LED screens for entertainment. Some owners install formal dining rooms that can seat 12 to 16 guests around a solid wood table. The galley, or kitchen, is equipped like a 5-star restaurant, with professional-grade appliances, wine cellars that can hold hundreds of bottles, and enough space for a team of chefs to prepare elaborate multi-course meals. But it doesn't stop there. Conference rooms with video conferencing capabilities let owners conduct business at cruising altitude. Private offices with mahogany desks and floor-to-ceiling windows provide a workspace unlike any other. Some A380s even feature onboard gyms, complete with treadmills, exercise bikes, and weight equipment. There are rumors of one Middle Eastern royal family installing a full prayer room with gold-plated fixtures. The entertainment options are limitless. Home theater rooms with cinema-quality projection systems and seating for 20 people. Game rooms with poker tables and even slot machines. Some owners have installed Turkish baths, saunas, and massage rooms staffed by onboard therapists. The level of customization is constrained only by weight limits, safety regulations, and imagination. The noise insulation is exceptional. Airbus engineers have installed advanced soundproofing materials throughout the cabin, making the interior quieter than many luxury cars. Combined with the A380's smooth ride characteristics, passengers often forget they're even flying. Climate control is divided into multiple zones, allowing different areas of the aircraft to maintain different temperatures. The master bedroom can be kept cool while the lounge stays warm. The air quality system cycles fresh air throughout the cabin every 2 to 3 minutes, with HEPA filters removing nearly all particles and contaminants. Stick around until the end to see just how much it costs to actually fly this monster for just 1 hour. Plus some mind-blowing facts about the people who own these flying palaces. Cockpit. Now, let's head up front to the cockpit. The A380 flight deck is a technological marvel, designed to be operated by just 2 pilots despite the aircraft's enormous size. The cockpit features 8 large LCD screens that display everything from flight information to system diagnostics. Unlike older aircraft with hundreds of individual gauges and switches, the A380 uses a digital interface that's surprisingly intuitive. The primary flight displays sit directly in front of each pilot, showing critical information like altitude, speed, heading, and artificial horizon. Navigation displays show the aircraft's position, flight plan, and weather radar. 2 central displays between the pilots show engine parameters and system status. All of this information can be customized and reconfigured based on what the pilots need to see. The side stick controllers located on the outer edge of each pilot's station replace traditional control yokes. These fly-by-wire controls send electronic signals to computers that then move the aircraft's control surfaces. The system includes multiple redundancies and protection modes that prevent pilots from exceeding the aircraft's structural limits or entering dangerous flight regimes. Behind the main cockpit seats is a rest area where relief pilots can sleep on ultra-long-range flights. The A380 has a range of about 8,000 nautical miles, which translates to roughly 16 to 18 hours of flight time. So having fresh pilots is essential. Private versions sometimes expand this crew rest area or convert it into additional storage for flight documents and supplies. Engine and performance. Under the wings hang 4 massive engines, each producing 70,000 to 80,000 pounds of thrust, depending on the configuration. Most A380s use either Rolls-Royce Trent 900 engines or Engine Alliance GP 7000 series power plants. These engines are among the most powerful commercial jet engines ever built, and they need to be to lift a maximum takeoff weight of over 1,200,000 pounds. Despite its size, the A380 is surprisingly efficient at altitude. At cruising speed of around 560 miles per hour, the aircraft can travel incredible distances while burning fuel at a rate that's actually reasonable considering its mass. The 4-engine configuration provides redundancy and peace of mind, though it does mean higher operating costs compared to modern twin-engine jets. The takeoff performance is impressive to watch. The A380 needs about 9,000 to 10,000 feet of runway depending on weight and conditions, and the rotation speed is typically around 170 to 180 miles per hour. Once airborne, the climb rate is steady rather than dramatic, but the aircraft handles beautifully despite its size. At cruise altitude, typically between 39,000 and 43,000 feet, the flight experience is remarkably smooth. The A380's wing design and sheer mass help it cut through turbulence that would shake smaller aircraft. Passengers in the back can barely tell when the aircraft is banking or climbing, thanks to the gentle control inputs and sophisticated flight control systems. The landing is where the A380's size becomes most apparent. The aircraft floats down with a descent rate that feels almost leisurely, and the touchdown, when executed properly, is incredibly soft. The main landing gear has 22 wheels, which helps distribute the weight and provides a cushioned landing. The spoilers deploy automatically, and the thrust reversers create a distinctive roar as the aircraft slows on the runway. Costs? Let's talk numbers. The base price for a new Airbus A380 from the factory was around $450 million before Airbus stopped production in 2021. But that's just for the bare aircraft. Converting it into a private configuration adds another $150 to $200 million, bringing the total to around $600 million or more depending on the level of customization. But the purchase price is just the beginning. Operating an A380 privately costs somewhere between $25,000 and $35,000 per flight hour. That includes fuel, crew salaries, maintenance, insurance, hangar fees, and all other expenses. A single transatlantic flight can easily cost over $200,000. And those are the numbers that separate the merely wealthy from the ultra-elite who actually own these flying palaces. Only a handful exist as true private jets, owned by individuals whose net worth is measured in the tens of billions. These aren't people who worry about operating costs. They're people who want the absolute pinnacle of private aviation, and the A380 delivers exactly that. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of ultimate luxury, a like and a subscription would mean the world. And for those who dream of flying in style, click right here to watch our video on the world's wealthiest leaders and their luxurious private jets unveiled. See you in the skies.